Today we're going to learn all about poison dart frogs. These are awesome animals. This book is written by Jenna Grodzicki. Poison dart frog. Awesome poison dart frogs. Slurp. A poison dart frog grabs an insect with its long, sticky tongue. Hopping over leaves or slurping up bugs, poison dart frogs are awesome. Poison dart frogs have suction cups on their feet that help them stick to almost any surface. Small but flashy. Poison dart frogs are teeny tiny, but being small doesn't mean these frogs are hard to see. Their bright colors make them impossible to miss. Poison dart frogs come in almost every color of the rainbow. They can be red, orange, yellow, green, blue, or black. The frogs can have bright patterns with spots or stripes. There are more than 100 kinds of poison dart frogs. Armies in the rainforest. These brightly colored frogs live in the rainforests of Central America and South America. They hop around in pairs or small groups called armies. From a distance, the frogs blend in with the colorful plants around them. Most stay on the forest floor, where they can hide among leaves and fallen flowers. Poison dart frogs communicate with one another by chirping, buzzing, or even screaming. You are what you eat. The forest floor holds all the food these frogs need. Ants, fruit flies, termites, crickets, and beetles are on the menu. Yum! But some insects are more than just a tasty meal. Scientists believe the frogs' food helps them become deadly. After they chow down on poisonous insects, the frogs let out that poison through their skin. Adult poison dart frogs can go for days without eating. Back off. The golden poison frog wins the prize for the world's most poisonous frog. In fact, it's one of the most poisonous animals on Earth. The Embera people of Colombia have even used this frog's poison for hunting. They've rubbed the tips of the blowgun darts on the frogs' backs and then used the poison darts to take down other animals. The bright colors of a poison dart frog's skin serve as a warning to other animals. Back off. Staying alive. While most predators stay away from poison dart frogs, one animal is not affected by their poison. Fire-bellied snakes can gobble up these frogs without getting sick. Yikes. Here's a picture of a fire-bellied snake. However, the biggest threats to poison dart frogs are from humans. Some people catch the frogs to keep as pets. Others are destroying the rainforest habitats where frogs live. Some kinds of poison dart frogs are endangered. Protect the eggs. While adult frogs are usually safe from predators, their eggs are more at risk. After mating, the female poison dart frog finds a dark, damp spot to lay her eggs. Then, both parent frogs guard the eggs to make sure they don't dry out or get eaten by hungry insects. Mother poison dart frogs lay anywhere from 1 to 40 eggs at a time. Piggyback ride. After a couple of weeks, the eggs hatch. Baby frogs start as tadpoles that look nothing like their parents. The worm-like creatures without legs must live in water. They wriggle onto their father's back, and he carries them to water nearby. Then the father leaves, and the tadpoles are on their own. When the father gives his tadpoles a piggyback ride, it's called backpacking. Growing and changing. The tadpoles stay in water for several months. Then their bodies begin to change in a process called metamorphosis. The tadpoles grow front and back legs. Their long tails shrink until they're completely gone. The tadpoles have become frogs. They leave the water and they're ready for a life on land. Hop, hop, hop. Poison dart frogs usually live for about 4 to 7 years in the wild. Information station. Poison dart frogs are awesome. Let's learn even more about them. Kind of animal. Poison dart frogs are amphibians. Like all amphibians, they live part of their life in water and part on land. They hatch from eggs and are cold-blooded. More frogs. There are more than 5,000 types of frogs. They can be found in every continent except Antarctica. Size. Poison dart frogs are about 0.75 to 1.5 inches, 2 to 4 centimeters long. That's about the same length as a paper clip. Poison dart frogs around the world. The areas in yellow, parts of South America and Central America, are where poison dart frogs live. Now let's go over the glossary, some terms we learned in this book. Cold-blooded. Having a blood temperature that changes with the temperature of the surrounding air or water. Endangered. In danger of dying out completely. Female. A poison dart frog that can lay eggs. Habitats. Places in nature where animals live. Mating. Coming together to have young. Metamorphosis. A process some animals go through to become adults. Predators. Animals that hunt and kill other animals for food. Rainforests. Areas with tall trees, warm temperatures, and lots of rain. Tadpoles. Frog babies that have long tails, breathe with gills, and live in the water. Threats. Things that might cause harm. And that's all about the poison dart frogs. The end. We have a new educational storytime voyage every Wednesday.